Michael here, back for another huge week with 2023 Star Wars sets, including more 501st clones, Rex and Cody, more Fast and the Furious, Motorized Lighthouse, Toy of the Year awards, next LEGO Ideas set revealed, and could we be getting LEGO Bluey? And a quick shout out to all of you for watching last week's video and blowing it up again. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at ZAVVI, the UCS Millennium Falcon is 19% off, and the UCS Republic Gunship is 29% off. Plus, the ATT is available for pre-order. The LEGO Icons Back to the Future DeLorean is 15% off. From LEGO Technic, the Ferrari Daytona is 20% off. The McLaren Formula 1 is 11% off, and the Bugatti Chiron is 6% off. Over at Amazon, the LEGO Technic Ducati is 30% off, and the LEGO City Fire Helicopter Response is 33% off. Over at LEGO, the LEGO Icons Camp No and Queer Eye Fab 5 Lost sets are 40% off. Plus, you can get this free VIP Pirate Pack with purchases over $50, this Yoshi Polybag with LEGO Super Mario purchases over $45, plus this LEGO Dots pencil holder with Dots, City, or Friends purchases over $65. So if you want to pick up any of these deals or more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up, thanks to TalkBricks, we've got 2023 Star Wars set details. First up, the Star Wars Diorama collection will be back with 2 more sets next year. While the only Endor-based set this year was the 4+ ATSD, we're going back to Endor for this one with a speeder bike chase scene, which is said to retail for $80. We'll likely see an Imperial Scout Trooper on a speeder bike chasing after Luke and Leia, though I'd also love if they threw in the Ewok Flyer. And given the nature of the dioramas, I'm sure we'll see some builds for the forest. This set is set to include 4 minifigures. I'd guess 1 to 2 Scout Troopers, and Luke and or Leia in their camouflage gear, but I'd never turn down more Rebel Troopers and of course Ewoks. At $100, we'll also be getting a Death Star throne room diorama. We've seen this area built out in LEGO multiple times, so I'm curious to see how they'll do it differently for the diorama, but I'm guessing we could of course expect at least the throne and those iconic windows. This set will include 5 minifigures, likely the ones we've gotten before. We'll of course need Emperor Palpatine, Luke Skywalker, and Darth Vader, and the 2 Royal Guards seem likely to include as well. After the Snowtrooper Battle Pack this year, fans will be excited for another next year, but this time a fan favorite in the 501st Legion. Unlike this previous set that was $30, the Battle Pack will be at its new standard $20 price, and the new set is supposed to be more of a specialist pack, including a sniper, 2 heavies, and a commander trooper, though we have no word yet on what the builds will be. After being an option in the UCS fan vote, we're finally going to be getting a proper TIE bomber for $65. I can imagine that the design and scale will be similar to the recent Imperial TIE Fighter set we got, but of course feature its unique design, which we haven't gotten a proper version of since 2003. This set is said to include 3 minifigures, likely a TIE pilot, Darth Vader, and a GONK droid. Like the Razor Crest Microfighter we got this year, we're also getting a Microfighter next year, but this time featuring a different Mandalorian with Boba Fett's starship. I'm surprised we've never gotten this as a Microfighter before, and I'm curious how Boba Fett will be mounted in the vehicle. Not to mention which version of the character we might see, though likely the one from Book of Boba Fett. Next, while we've gotten helmets from the Mandalorian series and the original trilogy, we've never gotten anything from the prequel or Clone Wars era. But next year we'll be getting 2 new helmets featuring Phase 1 Captain Cody and Phase 2 Captain Rex. I'm so glad we're getting these iconic characters' helmets, and I love that we're getting one of each phase, which might make the builds more unique, especially with the potential accessories. And we could even be getting another notable trooper helmet, as there's going to be 1 more helmet set just like the exclusive TIE Fighter pilot and Dark Trooper helmets that we got for Target, and they should retail for the new helmet price of $70. There's also going to be 2 sets from Mandalorian Season 3, another UCS set, May the 4th set, and LEGO Brickheads, so the Star Wars line for 2023 seems to be in good order, and I can't wait to find out more as we get closer to the new year. Also, thanks to TalkBricks, we've got some Speed Champions news. After getting the Fast and the Furious 1970 Dodge Charger this year, we're going to be getting a new car from Too Fast, Too Furious. This time it's the Nissan Skyline GTR R34. You'll of course remember this car as the character Brian O'Connor's car from this film. The car itself has a really cool look with its silver and blue color scheme, the large spoiler, and all of the decals. And while it would have made sense to get Brian's Toyota Supra from the first movie to go along with Dom's Dodge Charger, they may not have done that because of the previous Toyota Supra release. But just like how this year's set came with Dom Toretto, we should be expecting a minifigure of Paul Walker's Brian O'Connor, which is so awesome. The only other known Speed Champion set that we're going to be getting next year is of the Porsche 963. This prototype racing car has such a unique look, and I think it would make a really excellent Speed Champion set. Next from LEGO Ideas, revealed this week, we have the Motorized Lighthouse with 2,065 pieces, retailing for $300 starting on September 1st. The design for this lighthouse is really beautiful, and it's a nice adaptation of the original design, which was in microscale. Not to mention it stands over 21.5 inches tall. There's some awesome techniques, especially the garage door pieces here used to create the glass. As the name implies, the lighthouse features a motorized spinning light, and they even produced a new focusing lens element which works like a Fresnel lens, and you can turn everything on using a switch in the cave. The lighthouse's rocky base sits atop a first-of-its-kind dark blue base plate. All of the landscaping sets a nice scene and also hides the main battery pack and motor. Plus I love the animals and the hidden treasure. Plus the nicely detailed house opens up to reveal a full interior inside, which includes a kitchen and lots of fun details, including another light. The back of the lighthouse can also be removed to play inside, where you'll see some little details and a ladder going to the top. The set also comes with a rowboat, which comes in white, I believe, for the first time. Plus we can see the two minifigures for the sailor and the lighthouse keeper, which both have great details. At $300, this set is a little pricey, but you are getting the battery pack, motor, and light elements, which add to the cost. But even with that, I think this set is a really nice display piece and a very interesting build, and I can't wait to pick it up. Speaking of LEGO ideas, we have to talk about the winner of the LEGO Ideas and Target fan vote, where the Viking Village, Marine Life, and Mini Golf projects were given a second chance to become a real set. And with just over 47% of the vote, the winner was Viking Village. The design for this one is really great, as it has all sorts of organic landscaping to give it a real lived-in feel. Not to mention, I love all of the little structures and all the details inside. As someone who voted for the mini golf set, I'm of course disappointed, but I'm also very excited about this one, as it'll go perfectly next to the LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Viking ship that just got released. Next up, LEGO was nominated again for several Toy of the Year awards. First, for Collectible Toy of the Year, we've got the Muppets collectible minifigures, which were definitely one of my favorites. For Construction Toy of the Year, we've got the City Rocket Launch Center and the Marvel I Am Groot sets. And while one is a fun playset style set, the other one is a more sculptural construction toy, which makes it interesting. For Grown-Up Toy of the Year, we've got the LEGO Ideas The Office set, which ironically hasn't even come out yet, but it is one of my most anticipated sets this year. For Playset Toy of the Year, we've got the LEGO Super Mario Adventures with Peach starter course, which is interesting as all three starter courses have been nominated, but none have won yet. For Vehicle Toy of the Year, the LEGO Technic McLaren Formula 1 race car was nominated, which is obviously a beast of a vehicle, though I likely would have nominated the Ferrari or DeLorean Time Machine. And also nominated in this category was the book by Klutz, LEGO Race Cars, which honestly looks pretty fun for kids. If you want to vote for the winner, there's a link down in the description below, and congratulations to LEGO on all the nominations. Next, in more LEGO Ideas news, there were 3 more projects that had 10,000 supporters on the platform this week, so let's break them down. First up, we've got Bluey, which is based on the classic kids show by the same name. The main build is of course of the healer's house, and I think they did a really nice job capturing its quaint look. They also packed in a bunch of fun details, even though the house on the show tends to change around a bit. The character designs are also pretty nicely rendered here in LEGO form, though I do wonder how they would do this with a sticker going across parts, which they don't tend to do anymore. But with this being such a popular show, we could get new molds like we got for Winnie the Pooh or Sesame Street. Next up, we've got Clockwork Solar System, and if this one looks familiar, it's because it's its second time hitting 10,000 supporters. This mechanical model depicts the solar system with all of its planetary bodies. Similar to the LEGO Ideas globe, I think this would make a really excellent display piece, and also a great teaching tool, which I always enjoy. And this project's designer definitely took those things into consideration, as the model itself is actually quite beautiful. So we'll have to hope it does a little better the second time around. And speaking of second chances, next up we've got the Ancient Greek Temple, which is also hitting 10,000 for the second time. The design for the temple is also quite stunning, as it features a lot of the classic Greek design cues, but also a ton of great theming and overall scenery to bring it to life. The top of the main structure lifts up to play inside, and there's some really nice detail. But that being said, these historical builds somehow don't seem to be approved, so we'll have to wait and see how it does on its second chance. And in other Ideas news, after Target and LEGO teamed up for the Viking Village model, they also launched a brand new contest over on LEGO Ideas. For this contest, they're looking for you to design your own LEGO set based on what family means to you. Like with some other contests, your idea could be selected as the next LEGO Ideas and Target set to be available in Target stores, which is of course great for LEGO fans, as that means more sets coming from LEGO Ideas. And if you'd like to enter the contest for yourself, there's a link in the description below. So there you have it, another awesome week in LEGO news with fun rumors and even great reveals. Out of everything here, I'm of course super eager to see all of the Star Wars sets coming for next year. But I'm also super excited about the Fast and the Furious set, as I sort of feel like Speed Champions is becoming a new theme I collect. And I'm hoping that rumor means even more movie cars will be coming to the line, though I might just have to buy the LEGO Ideas Lighthouse to build while I wait to find out. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring LEGO's Huge Mistake, the Hogwarts Express, Ratatouille, and 90th Anniversary exclusives. And don't forget to subscribe.